Hey, what's up there? Thank you very much for coming to this video. In this video, I'll show you how I would use Whop Content Rewards to absolutely blow up your personal trainer business, whether that's digital, whether that's in person, to get new clients. We all know that can be super hard because I actually read this article on ISSA, which is the one of the top fitness industries or standards on the industry rather, and they were talking about ways to get in personal trainer clients. And they were saying that you would leverage social media to get clients and then, of course, look the part. And while I think this is very true, I think everything they're saying is very good. I think they've missed out on a crucial element because one of the most crucial elements they have missed out on is that there are literally thousands, tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands personal trainers out there. And if I were to become a personal trainer, well, I'll probably need to get in a bit better shape first. But after that, I'm probably not going to be the biggest. I'm probably not going to be the smartest. I'm probably not going to be the absolute top of the top, the the best possible personal trainer out there. So what I would need to do is to stand apart instead. So of course, what a lot of people think here is that they would just pivot to paid ads, but paid ads is super expensive, doesn't really work in this case. So what I would do instead is to use Whop Content Rewards. So what is Whop Content Rewards? Well, Whop Content Rewards, as I mentioned, it's like paid ads, but a lot better because you see with paid ads, you're paying these platforms like TikTok, like Facebook, like Instagram, upwards of $10 to $15 for 1,000 views. And then the consumer on the other end sees an advert. And these adverts, in my personal experience, can be a bit annoying and you don't really pay any attention to them. There's no trust, so you just skip that and move on. But if this same video were to come from a creator instead that you trust, then I would of course listen to this because I'm interested in this creator. There's a lot more trust involved. And this is kind of the mindset behind content rewards. Because you can, instead of paying these platforms a very large amount, you can pay these creators upwards of only 10% of the price to promote your content. And even though you're paying only 10%, it's still a very large win-win because these creators have a way of monetizing their views and you have a way of making money off these creators. So both are just winning in the end. So a content reward, oversimplified, is that you're opening up an opportunity with a set budget, with set guidelines, with set restrictions to essentially, to get people to promote your content as you want it to be promoted, at the price you want it to be promoted. And this is something that is absolutely blowing the competition out of water. And if you're doing this, you will be very, very successful if you do it correctly, because this is a way that you can organically get thousands of posts promoting your stuff for a tenth of the cost. And also, this doesn't even mention the fact that these views you're getting organically from these creators are a lot higher converting as well because the trust is there, which isn't for ads. And the best part is that you have all the benefits of organic marketing, but you don't need to create videos yourself. So it has the pros of paid ads and the pros of organic marketing and none of the downsides. So how would I actually set up this opportunity to start someone promoting my fitness brand or my fitness studio or my personal coaching business? Well, I would first and foremost go to whop.com, create an account, takes you literally 30 seconds. Afterwards, head to whop.new. Now, once you've head to whop.new, you're going to be prompted to create a Whop. And creating a Whop, it's essentially creating a community because this community will be hosting your content reward, which is your opportunity to pay creators to promote your content. So you will simply just click create a new organization, click continue, title it whatever you think is appropriate, add some bio about your community, and then just create a link you want it to be. Now I already have 4 Whops, so I'm not going to create one because I don't want to spam Whop too much. But then after this is done, you would simply just go to the Discover page. Once you're at the Discover page, you would go to Content Rewards, click the plus sign, select the Whop that you've just created, and then you will just enter in the information about your content reward, which is the kind of terms of your opportunity, the terms that you're paying these clients for. Now, of course, everything here is quite self-explanatory. The content type, however, UGC means that they're creating brand new content. The clipping means that they're repurposing your content. So that's something, of course, you'll have to think about as well. Especially if you're kind of going for some aesthetic Instagram, maybe some aesthetic videos, bodybuilding videos, or some stuff like that, then clipping can be very useful. Now, clipping requires less effort than UGC videos, so you can also have a lower reward rate for clipping than UGC. But if you don't have good clips, then UGC will be a lot higher converting. And then you'll, of course, also the creators will have to put more effort into it, and you'll, of course, have to compensate them more, because otherwise they'll just move on to another content reward. And then at the bottom, at requirements, make sure to put in everything here that you need the creators to follow to be eligible to use your content reward, because you'll be accepting or declining every submission manually. So you'll need to make sure that the requirements are what they should be, and the creators have a very clear understanding of what they're going to produce, and they have a very, very clear understanding of what they're going to get paid for. Because we want this opportunity to be something that is fair both for you and for the creators. So make sure this is correct. Something that a lot of people don't think about is that, for example, call to actions, or if that's obligatory, then that should be included. If there should be a link in bio, if it should be tagged in the bio to a certain account, if there should be an audience requirement, a location requirement, or stuff like that, then this is stuff you should include in the requirement section. Then once this is done, you'll click continue and just top up the balance for this content reward, and then you're live. Now you can choose if you want to open your Whop, which is hosting the content reward, up to everyone to join, or you can choose if you want to keep this Whop closed and only invite select creators from, let's say, a geographic area, creators that you know, or just have a Whop promote this to everyone. Now, usually it's a good idea to open this up to everyone unless you have certain restrictions. Then it would, of course, be more sensible to have this as a waitlist or a approval process of some kind. And this is exactly how I would use Whop Content Rewards to promote my fitness coaching business if I had one, because we can see there's so many businesses, so many people that are promoting everything possible on this, and this is absolutely crushing it right now. Like we can see Whop themselves has spent over $200,000 doing this format, and this is how Whop has gotten so successful. And we can see all these other brands are doing this. Even Ambro is paid out $70,000 in the last 2 weeks. So we can see that the results are getting crazy, what the creators are getting is crazy, so it's just a overall win-win. So yeah, with that said, thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, let me know. But this is how I would use Whop Content Rewards to absolutely blow my fitness coaching business, blow it up, and make sure that it's a success from the get-go. So with that said, have a really good day, take care, and let me know if I can help in any way.